All right, so all we're gonna do here is we're gonna roll this out. Get all this stuff out of the way. A little bit of cornstarch.
Ooh. Rita has a quick tip.
Sure.
She says, watch the expiration date on the gelatin. When it goes bad, it stinks.
Oh.
Real bad.
Lovely. It's like shortening. Yeah. Gets
Ew.
really rancid.
Thanks, Rita.
Yeah. I go through mine so fast. So I would suggest, yeah, you guys don't use a lot of it, just get the little packets. Yeah, we really eek. Looks like I've got some air bubbles in my fondant. Now I do roll this fairly thick because, I mean, look at this. When you cut it out, this is going to want to break. This part right here, it's really going to want to break. I mean, just by what it looks like. So keep it kind of thick. Tylose is going to help it out. Try to get it not to stick. So I would say this is probably almost a quarter of an inch thick. Probably about 3/8 actually. All right, I'm going to lay this on, and I'm going to use my little tool. Look, I'm using the pointy end, and I'm actually going to go around this. Now, you can actually cut this out. You can cut this piece out, but I'm too lazy, so I'm just going to follow it around. I'm actually, pressing fairly hard. And I'm going to just go straight across the bottom here. Okay, and then I'm going to kind of make an indent here. I'm not going to cut it out. I just want the general outline. You probably can't see that. You can use a pizza cutter too if you so desire.
Or the other end of that black thing. Veinner tool.
It won't cut it though. Okay.
Just trying to find other uses for
Find
it.
other uses for it. Okay, I'm just going to use this for. Where's my bottom? Is that the bottom there? I guess that's the bottom there. Try to get that straight because it's got to sit on that. Okay. I'm going to use my hands, and what I'll do is I'll actually use some shortening because it dries out really fast to smooth these edges. And then I'm just going to make this a little bit more pronounced so you guys can probably see it now. I'm not actually cutting that out because I want to use that for stability. Okay, I'm not cutting it out. Otherwise, it would really be a fragile piece, and I don't want it that fragile. Okay, what I need to do is I need to let this dry. But until then, I'm just going to flip it over, and then I use a little bit of royal icing or melted chocolate, and I prefer the royal icing. And some 18 gauge or 20 gauge, whatever the thickest gauge. Oh, didn't you know I got one that's not open? Wire you have. You can also use, a bamboo skewer that you might have to cut it. Anything that we're going to reinforce this guy with. So bamboo skewer works. The wire works. Whatever you got that's nice and thick, bamboo skewer might be even better actually because it's so. But you want to make sure that this guy is straight all the way up to the top there. And this is to reinforce it so that it doesn't break. So when you pick it up, it's going to be attached. Okay? Okay, a little royal icing on there. Stick it on and let it dry. And then I usually let it dry for a day or two, and I'll flip it over so that both sides dry because it's kind of thick. Okay? The other thing that I do, let me move this aside, is I'll take some of this and I will make the little pieces like an easel. So it's got little pieces to put on the back. And it's just a triangle. very poor looking triangle. It's just a triangle. And basically what it's going to be is something that when it's dry, I'm going to attach it right there, again with royal icing. And another one over here so it stands up. Okay? And I didn't make it pretty because I figured no one's going to see it. Okay, everyone got that? So that's how I got that.